Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Part 3 episode number 13 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we get to see Pucci's new stand. It's called Made in Heaven and it has this crazy power of fast forwarding the whole time in the world, and everything is just like 30 times, not only one or two times, 30 times, and everything's going extremely fast. No one is able to understand what the hell is happening. Only Jotaro stand is kind of like the key to getting out of this, which is basically stopping time for very few seconds. And because like that is the only time that they'll be able to do something, because Pucci is basically doing stuff normally even within that 30 times increased speed. He's not being affected by it. So crazy things are happening. All the people in this world are obviously troubled because of the situation. So many people are dying, and so many other things are happening. So we see them actually try to what's that word, try to counteract his stand by going like in a confined space. Jolene putting up her strings so that she can realize, but obviously Pucci is too big brain. He used the tree to catapult in. And yeah, and another thing we get to see that is Anasui is being of a huge help, because Jotaro would probably have died because Pucci slit his throat almost. However, Anasui used Divers Down to transfer the wound to his hand by submerging the stand inside of Jotaro and going to the neck so that the damage hits his hand. So Jotaro is safe. So Anasu is like the ultimate defense in this situation, while Jotaro can be the offense if he's able to properly time his stand right. However, yeah, everything is very bad in this scenario. And yeah, let's see what happens. Episode number 13, we're almost at the end. This is the penultimate episode. Let's see what goes down. So yeah, let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Hmm. Yep. Damn. Oof. Yeah. This one's crazy. He used a tree to actually catapult in. That's wild. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, we still don't know what exactly he's planning. Towards true happiness. Hmm. Made in heaven. Okay. Okay, Made in Heaven Part 2. Eliminated for the Alright, I'm really curious as to what this happiness is. Like, I don't see happiness anywhere. What the? Yo, what? He just pulled out a gun. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, nice. But yeah, for him, it's like. Ah. Oh my god, that's bad. That's an interesting way to move around, using the bullets. Will we? Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh no. Great. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. Oh my god. Yo, this is crazy. Damn, this is. True. I guess, but because of the accelerated time, he can easily do that within the signal. Attack his. Oh boy. Yeah, his stand is the only way we can do something. Oh boy. So he's using himself as a bait. Oh yeah, that is true. Okay. Oh. Well, that's why he won't try to get him. Makes sense, obviously. Oh. Okay. He'll be the one who gets hit. Don't stop time until I'm here. Well, how long are they flying? I've been lucky. Yo, dude, calm down. Yo, calm down. Great, he just. Oh boy. Well, yeah, he is concerned. Whoa, what? Oh! Oh, damn. Okay. Oh my god. Wait, what the? Where did the rock come from? Okay, alright. Oh my god. True, that is why. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Oh boy, this is. What's going on? What? Oh, he's making a tornado. Oh my god. Is that what he's doing? No, wait, what? No, no, wait, what's going on? Damn, look at the clouds. Is it getting faster? Oh my god, it's getting faster. Oh, great. Yeah, yeah, all the living things and the. Well, everyone's trying to like figure out how what to do. Ah, so if you keep in contact with okay. Damn, the scientists are like, yeah, my time to shine. There you go. Well, not your fault. Calm down, dude. That's well, use pencil, I guess. Wait, who? Kishibe Rohan? I knew it! I knew it! Good god. Uh, oh my god. Oh boy. Alright. Oh! Oh no! Here we go! No, 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 no. I hope. Wait, what? No, wait, 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 wait. Oh no. What's going on? Oh! What? Okay, he's there, just there. I feel like you need a gun in this situation. Just. Oh no, is he? Oh no, I feel like he's gonna start moving. What? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Just one, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, but yeah, now not. Oh god. He'll move away. Yeah. Oh my god. Damn, that's okay. Wow. This is crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like no. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? Oh my god, did he actually cleave his head? Oh yeah, the one why she was caught, but she was imprisoned. Oh my god, I knew this. Oh god. She also got stabbed. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, wait, what the? Hello? What? What's going on? Who's doing that? Oh, Jolene. Oh, wait, what? Oh, underneath the water, she threw it. Yo, wait, what? Why? What's going on? Oh, because of the blood. Distance. Oh yeah, that is true. You need actually. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Like his stamina. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's also true. Breath. Oh, she's. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's true. He's going to track her down. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh. Oh no! Wait, what the? Oh my god, what the hell is... Okay, I was just saying in the previous episode that they might adapt themselves. You cannot adapt yourselves to this. Never mind. Okay, great. Living things are not getting affected by it. If they were, they would have died because of aging. Okay, I'll talk about this later. Wait, what the hell is going on here? Oh, because they're... Oh, because... Wait, are they dead? That means... Is that what's going on? Oh my god! Makes sense. Everything that is not non-living, like people will revert back to how they were born, like not born, but like, you know, like all their clothes and everything is just going to get disintegrated. Oh, weathering, you know. Yeah, makes sense. Like, you know, everything has like a... The dress probably disintegrated little by little because of the water and everything. Yeah, he's bringing like, I don't know, like an ice age or something. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's trying to change the world. Whoa. What the? Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Where are we? We're back in the prison. Oh! Because of the speed theory of relativity. Is that what happened? Went faster than light, and that is why we came back. You know Einstein's theory of relativity? If you move faster than light speed, speed of light, you know, you're going to... Yeah, makes sense. I think that's what's going on. And that's why the time came back. But then what does Pucci expect from accomplishing from this? Okay, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm like 70% sure that's what happened here. You know, the theory of relativity, like when you go as fast as the speed of light, but wait a minute, how will that... Is that what happened? I don't know. Like, technically we were not going, like, we were not like speeding or something, like obviously theory of relativity, as far as I know, says that when you go on the same speed of time will stop for you. You won't, like, you know, you won't age or anything. But if you are able to go faster than speed, then everything is going to go back. You're going to get younger or something, like, I don't know. Is that what happened to Earth as a whole? Like, here none of the human beings were speeding, obviously, but the Earth's time was speeding. So Earth as a whole, did it fall in the... Obviously because of theory of relativity, did Earth as a whole go back in time because it went faster than the speed of light? Is that what happened? Okay, I might be completely wrong, or I might be right. Like, next episode will tell us. But then what does Pucci expect from all of this? Like, I have no idea. Okay, I'm not really sure. Let's wait for the next episode. You know what? First, let me check theory of relativity. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Theory of relativity. And come to special simple terms. Okay, here we go. Basic ideas: instead of being an invisible force that attracts. No, not this one. Wait, was it not called theory of relativity? Was it something else? Wait a minute. Am I making a mistake? You know when speed of time let me check. Here we go. Cosmic rays, for example, travel exceedingly close to the speed of light, and their internal clocks are slowed millions of times. Relativity theory, there you go, predicts that if a particle could exceed the speed of light, the time warp would become negative, and the particle could then travel backwards in time. So, obviously, none of the living beings, since they were not being affected by anything, none of the living beings were affected by it, so nothing happened to them. However, the earth as a whole was going faster. That's what was happening, wasn't it? The earth as a whole was going faster, and it started going, like, at first it was 30 times the speed, more, and it went so high that it probably exceeded the speed of light. And as soon as that happened, it started going negative in time, in the backwards direction. And I don't know, is that what happened? All right, I'll stop thinking much about it. The next episode will probably just tell me, but this is just a guess. Like, that'll be crazy if it's something like that actually happened, because none of the humans were affected. They're fine, because they were not being affected by the speeding time. Their internal clock and everything was going in a normal speed. So if the humans were also affected by it, by the speeding time, then I guess everyone would have died before that. Like, humans have, age 80, 90 years. In a matter of seconds, they would have all died due to old age. But that obviously that didn't happen, which means that they were not being affected, as we were seeing. So they were not affected, but since the earth was affected, the earth went back in time. Or yeah, otherwise why would Emporio find himself back in the prison? He found himself back in the prison because time went back. Or I'm not sure. Let's see. Anyways, this episode, we begin this episode with okay, where's the part? Yeah, we begin this episode with Anasui kind of thinking of a plan as to what to do. And oh no, sorry, before that, we see Emporio using his ghost gun to shoot, and it had the kiss on top of it, which is why he was able to travel from one place to another in a very fast speed. So he shoots a bullet and takes out the seal and starts going towards that, and that is how he started traveling, because obviously that was the only way they could travel, at least at the speed of Pucci, because bullet speed is huge. The speed of a bullet is a lot. So, and now here is also another thing we see, is that since I think they were using the gun, okay, let me go to that part. Here we go. He was able to chase them because since it was my stand speed is excluded from the time acceleration. That is what was happening. If the stand speed was included in the acceleration of the Earth, that is 30 times more, they could have zoomed past anything, and Pucci would never have been able to catch them at all. But since the stand speed was excluded from the time's acceleration, the bullet was going in a normal, like a normal speed, not multiplied by 30. However, Pucci was moving at a speed multiplied by 30. So in conclusion, both were moving at the same speed. Pucci, the speed at 30 times exceeded speed he was going with, while the bullet at its normal speed. So that is why Pucci was able to keep up with them. Makes sense, since the stand ability is also part of the person, and it was not a normal gun. So I wonder if what would have happened if they used a normal gun in this situation, with the normal bullets, and used a kiss on one of the bullets and shot. They probably could have actually run away from Pucci at this situation, wouldn't they? Like, since the normal gun's bullet would be excluded from the not excluded, sorry, included in the acceleration of time of the word, 30 times the speed. And yeah, they probably could have done that, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if they did that, they probably, like, moving at the speed of a bullet into, like, multiplied by 30, they probably wouldn't have survived that speed or something. I don't know. Anyways, like, I'm enough thinking about that. But because of that reason, Pucci was able to keep up with them. Now here, like, they, while traveling there, they were thinking of a plan. And like, the first plan that they do is they're like, we should go towards the ocean. And makes sense, since it's the ocean, they'll be able to see the water, kind of whatever Pucci will be going through, the water will be will see the water move. So that's one thing. And like, that is why they, Anasu is like, oh, shoot another bullet to change our direction. Pucci goes towards that one part and is like waiting for them, and Emporio shoots again, changes the direction towards the ocean. And yeah, now here, while going, Anasui starts giving out his plan. Anasui says, like, obviously he can attack us at any time. He's like, like, the only advantage we have is that he's only one person, while we, all of us, are like so many of us, we have different stands. So he can only attack one of us at a time. So that means that one of us can act as a bait, and obviously Jotaro would be the person who would stop time and attack him. Now Jotaro was like, how can you be so sure? It's like, he said that he's going to go towards you, but he could have easily come towards me. Like, everything is going to, like, fall apart if Pucci actually targets Jotaro. Because Jotaro is the only one who can stop the time and actually try to attack him. So targeting Jotaro means that he'll become the bait, and it will be impossible to do something in that situation. So the only way to get this situation under control and damaging Pucci is if Anasui becomes the scapegoat here. Anasui gets hurt, and during that situation, because Divers Down will be in everyone's body, Jotaro will realize that, oh, he got hurt, because Divers Down is also inside Jotaro's body. He'll realize, and that is the time when he'll stop time and attack Pucci and defeat him. Only one, like, one attack. Like, they need, like, only one opportunity to finish Pucci off, because obviously Jotaro's stand is a close range stand, while Pucci obviously is not. So we've seen Jotaro do way more damage before, like, like in season 3, we've seen so many times when Jotaro just defeated an enemy by just punching them like 1 or 2 times. Not 1 or 2 times, but the whole aura that he does, in the end. We've seen him do that. So they need, like, one proper opportunity to completely defeat Pucci, because he is a type of stand, he has a type of stand that doesn't have any huge defenses or offenses. So that's what they need. And Anasui was like, this is my, like, plan. Now, like I said, Jotaro said, like, what if he targets me? But Anasui is like, no, he's not going to target you, because all my stand is inside everyone's body. So if anyone gets hit, I will be getting hit. And I'll realize that, and since my Divers Down is also within your body, you'll also realize it, and that is when you will stop time and absolutely destroy him. And okay, so while they were talking about all of this, Anasui is like, where's that part when he talks about the marriage again? Oh, he's like, oh, we've been so lucky. Won't you say, Emporio, I've been lucky since the jailbreak. At least I haven't died yet. If I actually live through this, I might even ask Jolene to marry me. And I'm like, yeah, keep triggering all the death flags. That's fantastic. And and Jolene is like, all right, fine, sure, that's fine by me. I love how Jotaro looks at it. And she says that's fine, honestly. Ask me to marry you. I'm not saying that because I'm in a despair at your situation. Your idea carries hope. There is no darkness in there. True, that is true. We may only have one chance, and there's even a glimpse of hope in there. I know it's the correct path for us. So there you go. So that's what she's saying. She's like, yeah, you know, you're going to ask me to marry you. That has hope in it. And in this situation, that's exactly what we need. So yeah, let's see what happens. And you might ask me if we're able to survive this. Okay, so there you go. After that, we see Pucci is very close to them. So Emporio shoots at the water, so that Pucci now is trying to, like, now what they need to do is not run away, because Anasui will be the bait here. So Emporio shoots towards the water, and it's like in the water. And now, because everything is surrounded by water, wherever Pucci will come from, they'll be able to easily see. So there you go. Anasui is ready. He's coming, and then for a moment I thought he's trying to make like a, like a tornado or something going fast around them. So I thought like that's what he's trying to do, and that would have been kind of crazy if he did that. But I guess it's kind of impossible to do that, because since water is also part of the earth, the water is also going in a fast 30 times more speed. Like, this is what it could have happened. What's happening is the water is also fast forwarded, and Pucci is going at the same speed. So in no way possible would he be able to make a tornado in this situation. If the water was actually going in normal speed, that is the same speed as Jotaro and all the others, and Pucci obviously is an enhanced speed, then maybe he could have done something like that, like made a tornado, because the water is at normal speed. However, he's going 30 times more speed. So it could have, like, made like a little whirlpool or little tornado, that kind of thing. It could have happened. But the water is also going at the same speed as Pucci. So for Pucci, the water and him are on the same speed. So Pucci is just normally moving through water. And in no way would he be able to make a tornado. I'm realizing that now. Like, for that moment, it kind of made me feel like, maybe he's trying to make a tornado because he's going very fast. But no, for the water, in relation to the water, he's going in the same speed. So in no way would he be able to make a tornado, now that I'm realizing it. But either way, that was not because, like, he wasn't trying to make a tornado or anything. He was just biding for time, because we see after that, little by little, the time is going in a faster speed. And, like it was 30 times speed, and it starts getting faster and faster. And, like the sun is just coming out and going down, coming out, going down. And it's just wild. So here we get to see what other people are saying about this. So everyone is like, oh, the birds are moving at the same speed. Insects, plants haven't changed their speed. The only thing that has changed speed are the stuff, non-living stuff on Earth. So we see a few scientists. They're like, oh, like, I have a glass in my hand. When the cup is in my hand, nothing happens to it. So interesting, because I guess they're in contact with the thing. That is why. And if you're contact, like if you grab something, that thing is in contact with your hand, and it starts probably sharing the same speed as you. So or no, maybe not, never mind. It's probably an accelerated speed, but since he's holding it, nothing's happening to it. So when he throws, drops it, very fast speed, falls and breaks. The cup falls faster than we can see. It shattered on the ground before we realize it. The only logical explanation is the acceleration of time. And we see these, scientists are just like smug face, just waiting, like, yeah, that's true. There you go. Everything in the universe is accelerating except for living things. There you go. I love the next part, where this one mangaka, he's like, oh, like, my assistants fall, I'm not lagging, what's going on? And he's like, the ink is drying before I can get. What can I do? I guess the only way to do something is using pencil or something, I don't know. And I love this part, this little, I guess you could say a little, what, Easter egg? I knew this was coming, because the only person I remember whenever I see a mangaka in this show is Kishibe Rohan. So as soon as like a phone call came in and someone is like, oh, there's still someone who is able to make the deadlines, and I'm like, oh, is this Kishibe Rohan? And and he's like, who is that? Who is he? It's Kishibe Rohan. And he's like, Nani? Kishibe Rohan? That was funny, you know, that little thing in the end. Ah, wow. Great. Anyways, enough, you know, goofing around. We're back to the serious part again. Yeah, so time has accelerated in a huge, you know, like in a huge manner, and it's like going extremely fast. So finally we see Pucci goes and attacks Anasui. We thought it was Pucci for a moment, but then, you know, like Jotaro stops time and he's like, all right, here we go, I'm going to defeat you. And then he sees like, wait a minute, that's Jolene's stand. So Pucci basically used Jolene to attack him, like probably grabbed her and like, I don't know, like I don't know exactly what he did, but he used her to, yeah, Pucci made Jolene stand attack Anasui. Like I said, I don't exactly understand how he did that, but he probably, I don't know, did he like grab the stand and like, you know, like how was he able to do that? I have no idea, but anyways, kind of makes sense that he used Jolene's stand to attack him. So here's the thing, to realize what's going on and that it's not actually Anasui's stand, not Anasui, sorry, Pucci's stand, but actually Jolene's stand, Jotaro spent a little bit amount of time. It gained a, like, you know, like Pucci gained a little bit amount of time for that, from that. So Jotaro's like, all right, you know what? Yeah, Jotaro's like, all right, you know what? A little time has gone. 4 seconds left, like 1 or 2 seconds went there. So he's like, I like, you know, he does have reduced amount of time now, but he can still do it. So he grabs the stone ocean, takes it out, and if we focus here, we can actually see in this scene that Jolene has the knife, you know, like obviously we did not realize it at that moment. So he's like, all right, let me go and attack him. 4 seconds, starts moving towards Pucci. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and he's ready to attack him, and then he realizes like, wait a minute, Jolene has a knife here. And not only that, there's not only one knife, but the other knives are also on top. So he realizes that Geo used a similar power in, I think, part 3, like season 3, part 2, as far as I can remember. Yeah, when he got the time power, he did that. I do remember, against Jotaro. So he's like, it's the same way that Dio did. So obviously now he doesn't have much time. The only thing he can do now is protect Jolene. So this is the thing. And this is what Pucci says later on, that this is your weakness. Like, if at that moment he did not, you know, do anything to Jolene and actually attacked Pucci, everything could have been over here. He probably could have defeated Pucci then and there. However, Jolene probably would have died. But obviously, since he's a father, he cannot do that. And his first priority is obviously Jolene. So he tries to save Jolene, obviously letting go of the one and only opportunity that he could have done something to Pucci. So that's what happened. He grabbed Jolene and took her out of that scene. Obviously, the little remaining amount of time he had went away. And yeah, you know, like he tries to attack Pucci, but Pucci just disappears, because after the time stops, like, you know, like after the time stop resumed, that is when he attacks. So obviously Pucci gets back his time power and he goes behind Jotaro, and he's like, oh, you're 2 steps behind. And yeah, so he's there and he kind of talks about like the thing that I said. He says like, your family bloodline is obviously the trial and tribulation that I have to face, but at the same time, your bloodline is also your huge weakness. So he talks about how you know, like because of your bloodline, because of Jolene being your daughter, your weakness is your daughter, and you had to go and save her at that moment. Like I said, if he actually did not save Jolene at that moment, Jolene probably would have died then and there, or maybe would have gotten injured. However, Jotaro could have done a huge damage to Pucci. Maybe he could have even defeated him then and there. Because like I said, Jotaro's stand is strong. Like you feel like you did the ora ora against him, you know, Pucci probably would have been completely defeated, like straight gone. However, you know, since Jolene is his daughter, he had to, like, you know, he could not, in no way could he sacrifice her and attack Pucci, where he had the opportunity to save her. It's like in no way would he do that. So obviously, taking that opportunity, Pucci gives him a little bit of a lecture and then attacks everyone. So wait a minute, what exactly happened to each and every one of them? Anasui got hit in his heart, so I guess he's dead. I'm not exactly sure what happened, or is he injured? Jotaro gets hit this part of the face, gone. I don't think anyone's going to survive that. I'm not exactly sure, but it feels like the only person who might have died here then and there is Jotaro, because Hermes's hands get chopped off. I feel like you can probably survive even if your hand gets chopped off. So yeah, the only people who seems that died in that then and there are Jotaro and Anasui. Because I think Jotaro's damage that he got was fatal. Like his this part of the face like is gone. Like one thing, I don't know, like he could have survived if nothing happened to his brain. Like it got from here. So if the brain was still protected by the skull, then he probably could have survived that. But if his brain also got, like, you know, like cleaved, then and there he's dead. So we're not exactly sure what happened there, but it seemed as if he probably, I don't know, like died or he's somehow alive. But yeah, like if his head got, like, you know, if his brain got hurt then and there, he would have died. Either way, he talks to Jolene, and like for the little moment he kind of, and Jolene talks about how you know, in the past she stole a car and she was waiting for like, you know, she says, I can store a car, why did I do that? And then she says that, but I knew that you'd come and save me. Yeah, you do whatever it takes to save me. And yeah, oh my god, his head is just gone. He falls down. Jolene is bleeding out because of the knife, and Emperor is the only one who's just there. So Emperor doesn't know what to do. Emperor, you know, like points the gun at him, and Pucci is like, yeah, you know what, you are the only one who I have a little bit of history with, and I should try to sever all, like everything that connects me to this thing, you know, to this whole Jotaro bloodline. Each and everything that could come and threaten me as a target, I have to eliminate everyone. So I'm also going to, like, you know, kill you as well. So Pucci tries to attack him. He shoots, but you know, he just dodges. And when Pucci tries to attack him, Jolene uses her strings to grab Emporio's legs, and is just goes, you know, like down. Now here he realizes that Jolene is the one who's doing it. Jolene does her ora ora and throws a knife. That was kind of smooth, you know, like, so basically what he did, she was attacking him, and in one of the attacks, instead of punching him, she just threw the knife towards him, which completely caught him off guard, and his, you know, like his eyes got flashed. So he goes down underneath the water. Now a lot of things we have to think about here, which I never thought at that moment, but Jolene little by little actually tells us, and I was like, oh yeah, that's true. First of all, it's underwater, you know, in no way will he be able to keep his breath held for a long time. So that's number one. Number two, the stamina, you know, like, since whatever you say, since even if the speed is being fast forwarded, the stamina is obviously, like, you know, like Pucci's stamina is just as it is, it's not increasing or decreasing. So these are the things that, you know, like we have to keep in mind while we're underwater. And I never thought about it, but at that moment Jolene kind of explains it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's true, you know, like it is true. That was pretty smart way to actually get out of the situation. And so okay, let me read this part. He says, she says, where's that part? She starts talking about the dolphin. Just a minute. I caught a dolphin with stone ocean. Yes, time may be accelerating, but living things are unaffected. There you go. Now, Father Pucci, you're against this speed. The water current, that is not living. So he's against that speed. That 30 times or more speed. Current. You know. And yeah, and that is why he was taking so long to actually catch up with the dolphin, because like he was going against the current. Okay, makes sense, you know, like he had to exert a huge amount of, you know, stamina to go against that speedy current. And all right, and that is why he was not like, if he was going at a normal speed, if there was no ocean current, he probably could have easily caught them, but because of the ocean current, he was taking a longer time to catch up to them. And that's why Jolene says, how long will it take for you to catch up? The distance is the part that we have to look at. Had we been closer, you may have been able to catch up. Yeah, he could have like just gave a huge burst of like, you know, energy and just speed up and grab them, but since they're at a lot distance, you know, he cannot do that. If he does that, he'll get like, you know, he'll lose all stamina. Like if they were closer, you know, he could have just exerted all his stamina and quickly grabbed her, and then obviously all his stamina would have gone. But since they're at a distance, even if he does that, he'll go to a little amount of distance and then he'll just get tired. So like a marathon, you know, basically you need to pace yourself in this situation. This is basically a marathon. You cannot use huge bursts of speed, you know, like since this is not a race like that, this is a marathon. And but how far can you swim? Okay, is it 500 meters or 800? Okay, can you stay underwater and swim longer than a dolphin without letting out? There you go. Time acceleration doesn't affect the distance you can swim, true, or the stamina that you have. Exactly. All right, moreover, can you swim this distance back to shore without drowning? Okay, makes sense, and it makes sense, that is the reason why they were able to get away from Pucci. All right, now Pucci's like, I'm not going to let this feud carry into the future. So Emporia's like, quickly come here, you know, like you have the rope, like grab yourself and get on the dolphin as well. And Jolene says here that because Anasui sacrificed himself to protect, okay, his father, okay, she's still alive. She basically talks about how each and every one of the companions gave their life for her and Emporio to survive. And she talks about how Emporio must be the hope for the future. So she talks about how a dolphin always tries to keep the person who is riding it safe and takes them, like, you know, safely back to the shore. And that is why, you know, like she's like, you go save yourself, I'm going to stop Anasui here, you be the hope for the future. And obviously, because if Jolene grabs the dolphin, Anasui probably would have caught up to them sooner or later. But Jolene was like, I'm going to stop not Anasui, what am I saying, Pucci. I'm going to stop Pucci, and it's going to you're going to get a little bit of time to be able to run away from him. You know, the dolphin is going to take you to safety. And she says, Emporio, I cannot join you. The priest can sense, oh yeah, and that as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That the connection, you know, like if she goes with Emporio, he'll just track him down. And she doesn't want that. That is why she's like, Emporio, you go away, save yourself, be our hope, while I stop him here. And no matter where I go, I can sense him, and he senses me to track me down. If I'm with you, you cannot get away. Emporio, you have to face the path that lies ahead alone. Okay, but don't worry, I know you can finish what we set out to do. Those who wish for your escape were Anasui, Hermes, my father, Jotaro Kujo. Okay. You have to survive. You are hope. I don't understand what hope is she talking about. Like, what can Emporio do in this situation? I have no idea. The next episode will probably tell me. And yeah, Emporio says the same thing. Like, I told you I don't understand. What are you saying? Okay, so Jolene then cuts off the rope, and she's like, I'm going to take this opportunity. He might be tired out now, so I'm going to hold him back. So she starts fighting Pucci, and yeah, the hands are chopped off, and we don't see what exactly happened to Jolene. You know, the sunglass of the stand is just destroyed. So we still don't know what happened to Jolene. And Emporio is like taken out of the water, you know, the dolphin's taking him to safety while the earth is accelerating. And so here everything starts going crazy, like actually crazy. First of all, the sun starts becoming like a streak of light because it's going so fast, you know, it's like a streak of light. And everyone's like, what the hell is that? Is that the sun? And it's becoming morning, night, morning, night, morning, night. And not only that, you know, exactly what is happening is, first of all, where's that part? Yeah, the fish, you know, since the fish is dead, if the fish was alive, everything would have been fine. Since the fish is dead, the ice is going down, fish is rotting, gone. They're like, oh, we need canned foods, like raw foods are rotting away. But I'm guessing canned foods also probably will rot away if it goes in that speed. Anyways, not only that, like there's someone who's trying to clean the window, and like, you know, dust is gathering in a matter of milliseconds, and the window frames are rusting. And okay, so next what we see is Anasui, his body starts disintegrating, probably because he's dead. So there you go, this kind of shows us that he is dead. Anasui is dead. Jotaro's body also starts disintegrating, so Jotaro's also dead. Okay, so is Hermes, like everyone's dead. Oh my god, what the hell? Like we can actually see bones and everything. So yeah, they're actually dead. And since they're dead, the bodies are actually rotting and disintegrating. And then we see that little kid, you know, who's like, we're reading the manga. For a moment I was like, wait a minute, why is she disintegrating? She seems alive. But then I realized it's not her, but her clothes and the books are that was disintegrating, you know, because everything has like, all non-living thing has like a certain amount of time when they'll be active. After a certain amount of time passes, everything will get destroyed and disintegrated. That's what's happening. And then this one guy, we see that their implants are going off, because also the implants are not part of the body. They're technically non-living things. So all the teeth and everything is just going down. That's sad. And another thing I realized, like people who probably have like, I don't know, like pacemakers and stuff, they're probably dead then and there, you know. So yeah, like, or maybe like an implant inside their body, like I don't know, like maybe part of their bones were like shattered and they put like, I don't know, some kind of a like an implant over there. That's probably gone, just rusted and dead, destroyed. So that's, and like I said, pacemaker, that's like one of the things that probably like is going to kill people. Like people who have pacemakers in their heart are dead then and there. The paintings, you know, like all the famous paintings, they're also getting destroyed, disintegrated. And everyone, the buildings are crumbling. We can see it now. My god. So everyone's like, what's going on? What year are we in? What's today's date? And they're like, oh, we're feeling cold. So seasons, another thing which I never thought. Yeah, seasons are also going to like, so there will be like few minutes of hot, few minutes of cold, few minutes of, and here I was thinking, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to make like a, you know, like an ice age or something? Like, you know, is it going to like reset the world like that? You know, like make everything anew. And then we get to see that the rocks and everything are weathering. You know, weathering means like the gradual disintegration of rocks and everything because of the water, you know, like constantly crashing into the rock. It starts weathering little by little. It takes like thousands of years, millions of years for a rock to get completely weathered. But now, since time is like this, in a matter of seconds, it's weathered and just completely gone. So time is getting faster and faster and faster. It's getting even more faster. The sun is basically like a streak of light now. Like, good lord. I'll be honest, I've never seen an anime like this before. Like, what the hell is going on here? This is a bizarre adventure. So Emporio's dress also disintegrates, makes sense, obviously. Then what else? Oh my god, what happens? Okay, we see the dolphin. The Earth's land also starts changing. It's going in through such a speed. So My god, we see everything changing. There's like crabs, lions, panthers, whatever. I don't know what that was. Oh, that was a cheetah, I think. Anyways, everything at the same place, you know, like since everything is changing, getting disintegrated, earthworms and everything, deers, fishes, humans, crocodiles, butterflies, fishes, everyone in the same place. The earth's the whole landscape and everything is getting changed, and we're like in a whirlpool. Everything's going so fast, and we're seeing like planets and stuff. And this is the craziest thing. Everyone was okay because their own internal clock was not sped up. Only the earth got sped up, and in a matter of seconds everything changed. And here we can see Emporio says, I cannot breathe, because you know, like everything is changed, like going through such a fast speed. He probably couldn't breathe because of that. And since everything was going so fast, it happened in a matter of seconds. That is why every human was able to survive. If this happened for a long time, like 5 to 10 minutes, if this whole thing continued, everyone would have died, because they wouldn't be able to take in oxygen. You know, they wouldn't have any place to stand upon. The world landscape has changed. You know, everything. Every human being would have died if this went on for a extended amount of time. You know, this stage that we saw in the middle, like, you know, in that part of the world, you know, like the galaxy and everything, like, you know, melding in the same place, it probably persisted for like 3 to 5 seconds. And because it was so short, because everything was going so fast, that is why it was so short. And that is exactly why all the humans were able to survive. Because like I said, if that time when we saw, when everything is at the same place, all, like, you know, world and everything, if that happened for a extended amount of time, everyone would have died then and there. But since it was so short, yeah, they were able to survive. Like, you know, 2 or 3 seconds, you know, they couldn't breathe probably and weren't able to properly see what's going on. And that is exactly why they survived. And then we see Emporio naked in the prison, holding the trash can. And this is the time when I realized, like, okay, this must be something to do with the theory of relativity. If you go faster than speed, time will start reverting back. And I'm still not sure 100% if that's exactly what happened, but my guess is that's what's going on here. Otherwise, why are they back in prison? You know, and I don't understand, if that is what is going on here, what does Pucci expect from accomplishing from this? What does he expect? I have no clue. Next episode will tell me. Either way, you know, like Emporio's like what the hell is going on? The time, like everything is normal now. You can see, you know, like the time is going at a normal speed. The security camera and everything is there. And okay, now Emporio is like, what's going on? Okay, and everyone's like, what the hell? Why are you naked here? And everyone, all the, I guess, police officers, all the inmates and everyone, they're all naked. Wait, then why is this one guy who's wearing clothes? Was he not part of this? Oh, I think maybe, I feel like maybe that guy who was wearing clothes, they were not part of that. Like, since time went back, they were already existing there. That guy, the guy who was wearing clothes, and all the other people who are naked, they're probably like Emporio, who survived by the end. All the people like Emporio who survived up until the end, they got reverted back in time and they got brought back here. And that is why they're naked. All their, like, you know, clothes are disintegrated and everything. While the other people who are fully clothed, they're probably the people already existing in this time. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Is this a parallel world? Because if time went back, like I'm basing everything on the fact, like, this is just my guess, but everything that I'm going to say here is based on the fact and the assumption that the earth as a whole, it sped up so much that it fell in theory of relativity and reverted back time. So if the earth as a whole reverted back time and went back in time, if this is like a singular timeline that we're going through, you know, and this is the part where this part is the part where Emporio and everyone was like, in the prison, while this is the part, the current time when Emporio and everyone got caught up in Made in Heaven. So this is the amount of time that went up until that. So obviously after this, like, everything started speeding up. The Earth got, like, accelerated, and everything started going back in time. The Earth went back in time, and instead of going back in time like this, it branched off and went back in time like this, in the same time, in the same place, however in a different timeline, in a different world line, and it's a parallel world. Because that's exactly what happens when that is what happens when parallel worlds, like, kind of branch off. Like, if you go back in time and change something in the time, instead of a paradox happening, the world line just changes. You just break off into a branch parallel world. So if you did something and you're able to get into a time machine, go back in time, change that thing, what's going to happen is going to, like, a new branch is going to be formed, and you're going to start walking in that branch, which will be a parallel world from the original timeline. So that's what happened here as well, I'm guessing. Like, instead of going back in time, I think we went back in time, but in a parallel world we went back. Otherwise it wouldn't make sense. How is this happening? They in no way possible will they be able to go back in the same world. They won't be able to go back in time in the same world, because everything has changed. This is a different thing that is going on. Like, all these people, all these naked people who have been affected by Made in Heaven, they are there at that moment. That didn't happen in the original timeline. So this must be a parallel world, where in that parallel world, that's what's going on. So I think they went back in time, and they're also in a parallel world now. Yeah, that's the only thing. But like I said, that's only under the assumption that, like, the Earth fell because it went in such a speed, it reverted back time. Only under that assumption. If something else is going on, I'm not sure. But under that assumption that this is what happened, Earth went in such a huge speed that it surpassed the speed of light, and that is why it reverted back. It not only reverted back time, but it also branched off into a parallel world. Because at this moment, in the actual timeline, none of this happened. There was, like, in this time, like, like a bunch of naked people lying in the prison. That never happened in the original timeline. That must mean this is a parallel world. If that actually happened in the original timeline, then I could say that, oh, they went back in the same timeline, because that actually happened. But none of that happened before. We've been seeing this show from when Jolene got arrested. So never in one of the episodes we saw a bunch of naked people lying around. Since that never happened, and since that was not a part of the original timeline, they went back in time, and they went back in a parallel world. And now they're in a branch world, back in time, at the same position. And now that this is what's going on. So I don't know. I think that's what's going on here. Anyways, now all these people, they do remember what happened. Like, time went faster, and they're like, what the hell is going on? And obviously Emporio is surprised. He's looking at everything, and he's like, I know where this is. Green Dolphin Street Prison. Okay, so here's the thing. If this is actually what I said, exactly what I said, this is a parallel world and this is back in time, then what about Emporio, the original Emporio in this timeline, in this parallel world? Where is he? And does that mean Jolene, Jotaro, Hermes, everyone is alive here? Anasui, Weather Report, is everyone alive here? If we went back into a parallel world, and if this is, like, back in time, like, they're alive, okay, I can understand. What about Emporio then? What will happen to him, since there'll be two people here at the same place? Two Emporios, one Emporio of the parallel world, one Emporio of this Emporio. And what about all the people who are alive here, who are the bunch of naked people? Those are the people who got transferred to this world, from that world. So they must also have a doppelganger with them in here, wouldn't they? Okay, and enough thinking about it. I'm going to probably going to get all my answers in the next episode. But this is where it ended. Good lord, that was a crazy thing that happened. In no way was I expecting something like this. This is wild. Good god. Okay, I don't know how this is going to end. Next episode we'll see. Either way, that was one of the best episodes I've ever seen. Good god. Like in whole of anime, like, you know, I was baffled seeing what was happening in front of me. Anyways, yeah, that is it. That was my reaction to episode 13 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean Part 3. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. Yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back within a few more days. I'm not exactly sure when I'll be back. Like, what's basically happening is like I'm doing one episode every week. Only one episode is left. If I'm able to do it earlier, I will. However, I might be doing it next week again. So let's see. Like, you know, I don't really have that much time now. So that's why it became, I was trying to do 2 to 3 episodes every week. Then it started diminishing, and now it's like 1 episode per week. But either way, 1 episode only left. So, like, you know, like the maximum amount of time that I'll probably take is 1 week. So within 1 week I'll be back with the final episode. And yeah, let's see how this goes down. I have no clue how this is going to, like, in no way was I expecting something like this happening. Like, what is going on here? Anyways, so yeah, see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.